I feel like this week's gone really well. I feel like it's pretty much. It's funny how exact it has met my expectations in some ways, which I guess is kind of scary in some ways. Like when does that ever happen? You know,
Yeah.
When something matches your expectations, but you know, I expected it to be like me doing my song a day, but it being better with, like, you know, you guys adding your input and skills to the mix, and that's pretty much exactly what it is. And you know, I feel like the songs have reached like a whole different sort of level of you know, quality. Because that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this, was I felt like the quality just in the recording and stuff like varies so widely. I mean, obviously in the quality of the actual song is one thing, but I've often wondered if like the quality of just like my really sort of homebrew recordings, if that's like kept people away, if that's like scared people away, because it's like, oh, that's too like
Too scary.
too scary somehow.
Who is this hippie?
But now, you know, the songs with the way that we're recording them, they just sound so much better. You know, they have so much more going for them. So that's those are my opening week.
I'm glad
week
you think
thoughts.
so.
Yeah, I'm glad we're making.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, you definitely are.
He asks if you're dead tired lately.
Someone asked that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have been extremely exhausted. I don't think normally I get at least 8 hours of sleep a night. And I've been getting way less than that every night.
Which is totally different for me. I'm gonna turn on the AC.
That's gonna make a lot of noise.
Oh, that makes too much noise.
Barton Allen asks, what was it like adjusting to a new, unfamiliar space with new equipment?
That's a good question. It was pretty easy. I mean, aside from all the like trouble, all the all the technical trouble we've had, you know, this is a really. I feel like in some ways the space is really great. If it was a little bit bigger, obviously, I don't think that we would complain. But like today, we had a great time just going through the percussion bin and be like, what works? Like, what can we use? You know, and just like we used this thing today, which is like super loud, as like as percussion, and it's like a spinny
Not around
thing.
the computers.
I got you. Yeah, it's kind of breaking.
It's crazy, and then
I gotta fix it.
so we
His
just
baby
use,
brother is in there too.
yeah, we just use all kinds of crazy stuff, and that's really wonderful. Do I have
Tacoma?
Asked if we have a favorite song. I'm assuming of what we've done so far.
Yeah, that would be easy, I think, to say. I think my favorite song is either Yesterday's
Yeah, I like yesterday's.
or the King one, the 3 Day Rain one. I really like how that came out, in no small part because of the horn parts, which I just. When I'll go around the house all the time going.
Those
if you
hard
plan
parts.
to do an instrumental number.
Yeah,
should be
that-
cool.
Maybe, yeah, definitely. Oh wow. Okay, well.
It never gets. It
not
never
that kind
gets
of
that
Wednesday.
hot.
Get your
Maybe not that
donations
hot.
in. And
Yeah.
Nor is it that kind of hot.
If we get $1 million donation.
Yeah, if you guys send us $1 million, we might consider doing in the
Oh, yeah.
Emily
Where-
Rose 22 asks if it's difficult to be inspired to write a song every day, but you've been doing this for.
I've been doing this for well over 880 days.
I mean, I would wonder, has this changed any of your decision-making process or your songwriting process to know that you're going to have to bring it to other people
Yeah.
immediately and that you have to...
It definitely has.
You get immediate feedback.
The immediate
Yeah.
feedback is really interesting, and I keep every morning. I just know it's gonna happen eventually when I bring you guys something, and it's gonna be like But every time it's like I bring it to you guys, and you guys are like, oh, that's cool. Which for my confidence is really good, you know, because honestly, when I write something, I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue if it's good or not. Like, maybe sometimes I'll have like an inkling of an idea of whether it's good, but most of the time I just have no idea. So it really is just my style of songwriting, and I've been doing it for so long that it's like you get it, like we were talking about, like you have your tricks and you have the things that you
Right.
do.
I mean, I'm kind of curious to see if, as you're writing things, you start to like think ahead like, oh, maybe
what would go
maybe
here.
Nick will jump in and do something with this, or,
Right.
or like maybe this is something that such and such, or like I know that I have this instrument coming today, like this would be a really cool topic to use that instrument. Like I'm
Yeah,
curious to
no,
see
definitely.
if that starts to happen.
Well, I'm definitely thinking in that regard. I mean, I know that, I know that tomorrow we want to do something for Nintendo's press conference.
Right.
So it's like I have to automatically think in that regard.
and then Tuesday we're gonna have a whole bunch of horn players.
That's crazy. So
We've at least got bass clarinet and clarinet.
Man,
We may also have oboe. I'll be here.
So that's
trombone.
crazy. So Tuesday is Apple's press conference. So it'll
Oh,
be an
wow.
Wait,
Apple.
I thought Tuesday was Nintendo.
Oh, and this is Cheston, everybody. Cheston is a game programmer. He programs games for Facebook.
Yeah.
But
when
he can
you-
also do other things.
Like
Yeah,
play
like
crazy
play-
synth solos.
Like play amazing synth solos that you were about to hear.
It's not hyping too much.
So, without further ado, let's
Would you pass this out?
let's listen to some music. So we'll be just let us set up here for a second. I'm just gonna check and see.